Mark Helper Shorts. I'm Max, and this is Mr. Teng. Mr. Teng, what do we got going on today?
Hey boys and girls, today we're going to be working with our third grade friends, and as we were talking about last week, we're doing an intro to multiplication. So everything that comes with multiplication is free game, but what we're going to take a look at today right now are story problems and number line puzzles.
What was the module?
Oh yeah.
Unit 2, Module 2, Session 4. Now it is official.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good.
So now let's go ahead and get started with our story problems and number line puzzles.
Okie dokies.
All right, so let's do a couple story problems and we'll jump into a number line puzzle. All right, so it says solve each problem, use pictures, numbers, or words or stories to show your thinking. Then write an equation for the problem. Rosa is 4 years old. Her sister Elsa is twice as old as Rosa. How old is Elsa?
So what should we do first, Mr. Teng?
Well, I think we should read the problem again, and this time let's go ahead and figure out what important information we can use.
Sounds like a plan.
So Rosa is 4 years old. Her sister Elsa is twice as old as Rosa.
Got it.
How old is Elsa?
Okay, so I think the 4 years old is very important.
Okay, so she's 4 years old.
And then I see that word twice. Elsa is twice as old as Rosa.
Okay. So we can use what we know to figure out what we don't know. And we don't know how old Elsa is.
Right. So we do know that Rosa is 4.
Uh-huh.
And Elsa is twice as old. So that means if it's twice as old, we have to double it.
All right. So we can do that a couple different ways, right? We can write times 2, or we know that when we double something, we're just adding it again.
Oh, yeah.
So 4 times 2 is
8.
8. And we know that because we know that 4 plus 4
is 8.
Is 8. So that's the equation that we can write down here is 4 times 2, or 4 plus 4.
Very cool.
Both of which equal
8. 8 is great.
All right, so we're running right along here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Theo's baby brother, Thomas, is 24 inches tall. Theo is twice as tall as Thomas. How tall is Theo?
Oh, so it's another situation where I saw that word twice. So I think we're going to have to double something here in a minute.
Okay. So again, let's read it again. And this time when we're reading it, let's focus on what information we could possibly use.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to read all the way through. Theo's baby brother Thomas is 24 inches tall. Theo is twice as tall as Thomas. How tall is Theo? All right. Theo's baby brother Thomas is how tall?
24 inches. That's important.
That's important. Theo is twice as tall as Thomas.
Twice as tall. That's important too.
Theo is twice as tall. Okay. So we know that Thomas is how tall?
24 inches.
Okay. So if he's 24 inches, and we know that Theo is twice as tall. And what did you say twice meant?
That means doubling. So we'd have to say 24 times 2, or 24 plus 24.
24 plus 24. All right. And do you happen to know what 24 plus 24 is?
I believe it is 48.
48 inches. Awesome. And the equation that we could use is 24 times 2, or 24 plus 24.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Looks like we have another one here.
Okie dokies.
Savannah has read 4 pages in her new book.
Oh, I love reading books.
Carlos has read 4 times as many pages as Savannah.
Whoa.
How many pages has Carlos read? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Carlos is quite the reader, huh?
Yeah. But you know what? I see that word times in there.
Okay, so let's focus on what we need to know here. I'm
Yep.
read it all the way through one more time.
Yep.
And I want you thinking about what important information you can use.
You got it.
Savannah has read 4 pages in her new book. Carlos has read 4 times as many pages as Savannah. How many pages has Carlos read?
Okie dokies.
All right.
I like 4 pages. Savannah has read 4 pages.
So Savannah has read 4 pages.
And Carlos has read 4 times.
Carlos has read 4 times as many pages. All right. So we'll start. So what we have to figure out then is how many pages has Carlos read. Okay, and we know that he read 4 times as many as Savannah. So
That's
where
right.
do you want to start?
So I think we would write 4 pages down for Savannah, and then we're going to multiply 4.
4 pages times 4. Awesome. So again, one equation can be 4 times 4. And then the other equation that we could use if we're doing repeated addition is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4.
It's literally 4 times.
So do you happen to know what 4 times 4 is, or 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4?
I do. And the answer to that is 16.
16 pages.
That's a lot of pages.
Awesome.
That is great.
That was a good job doing these story problems.
Yeah, I love word problems because I always get caught up in the stories.
Yeah.
I like learning about Savannah and Carlos, Elsa. These are great people. All right, what do we got now?
All right, so that's last thing we have today is a number line puzzle.
Ooh, puzzles.
So it says, here is a number line puzzle. Use what you know about multiplication to fill in the blanks.
I'm all over this.
So this is, okay, I think I like this. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because it looks like we have a number line, and we know that when we have number lines, our numbers that are less go to the left, and the numbers that are greater continue to grow to the right.
Left is less. I can remember that.
Okay, so I think with that being said, let's fill in what we know.
Okie dokies.
So we have 2 times 6, 3 times 6, 6 times 6, 9 times 6, and a blank times 6 equals 60.
Oh, man. This is good if you know your multiplication facts of your 6s, right?
Yeah, it definitely would help to know them. But if we don't, we can still try to figure out let's think about what we can figure out that's easy to us.
Okay.
So something times 6 equals 60. What times 6 will give you 60?
Oh, 10.
Right. So let's go ahead and start at the end here. End of the number line. We have 10 times 6 equals 60. All right, we're almost done.
Woo!
We're making our way through. All right, so if we have 60 here, and that's 10 groups of 6, we can figure out what 9 groups of 6 if we take away 1 group of 6.
Oh.
So if we have 60 and take away 1 group of 6, that's 60 minus 6.
That would be 54.
54. Look at us. We're working our way through. All right, let's go back to the other end here,
Okay.
where we have 2 times 6. We like our 2 times tables, right?
Yes, I do.
We're pretty good at that.
Yep.
What's 2 times 6, Max?
That would be 12.
12. And the cool thing about 3 times 6 is, if you don't know your 3 times tables, we could just add 1 more group of 6 to our 2 times 6. So if we know 2 times 6 is 12, what's 1 more group of 6?
Well, that would be 12 plus 6, which would be 18.
18. Awesome. We have 1 more left. And this one, I'm not going to lie to you, Max, this one is a little tough.
Yeah, this is tough.
But think about this. If you know that 3 times 6 is 18, and 6 is just double 3,
Double.
can we just double the 18 to get 6 times 6?
Yeah.
So what's 18 doubled?
18 plus 18, or 18 times 2, would be 36.
Well done, Max.
That's awesome. That was really cool. You know what? I do like how the line helps you know that your numbers are going to be bigger on the right and less on the left.
And that's a great way to check yourself, right?
Yeah.
If, for example, I had 120 over here at the beginning, I can't have that because then 60 comes, it wouldn't come after 120, it would come way before that.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a nice way to keep yourself checked with this awesome number line.
I love it. Oh, Mr. Tang, this was great. Thanks so much for helping us out again today. And boys and girls at home, we hope you had a great time as well. Keep having fun with your math, and we will see you here next time on our Math Homework Helper Shorts. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Math is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Math homework helpers, oh yeah!